Hi everybody, welcome to Cyberorgan's channel. My name is Tunane and I hope you liked the 2-day vlog I did in Paris for the In Cosmetics Global Show. As you know, In Cosmetics is not just about business to consumer, it's more about business to business show. So it's more about cosmetic ingredients suppliers meeting with brands or manufacturers and things like that. So that's why it's a bit more, kind of professional environment. So you can't just go there to say like, can you sell me this product? They're not making products, they're showing their ingredients, the newest ingredients. So that's what it's all about. And secondly, I managed to get my hands on for free formulations that were given out over there. So I actually collated them and put them in a PDF file for you, and you can link them, you can see them in the link down below. And you also see them in the following vlog. This is the last part of the vlog, so I made them 3 parts. I didn't want to make this big, massive 3-hour vlog because I didn't realize, but I actually quite had a lot of videos in there. So this is the last part of the vlog. So that's why I want to mention it, but you can download these PDFs from the link below. As you would notice, some of the ingredients are quite advanced. Please do not worry, but also I just want to have a little word here. So please do not have expectations that just using basic oils or basic butters or some materials that you're gonna have like fantastic feeling textures or like making fantastic products. That's why you have all this industry, because they use really advanced ingredients, or they may be promoting their own products which gonna have like this. It's all about giving the texture, the skin absorption, the feeling on the skin and everything. So that's why I would say don't worry about this. If you want to make an attempt to these products, if you can understand what the ingredients are, great. If you don't worry about it, because I'm hoping to make a couple of them in the coming months for like free formulations, and I will convert them into something easier so that you can understand it as well. So anyway, and I also have a couple of interesting observations, but please watch this last part of the vlog and I will tell you what happened. I will tell you my own observations and my own thoughts towards at the end, and what I think where the industry is going. And it was really amazing to be there and to talk all these suppliers. But there are obviously some really interesting observations I made, and I will share them with you towards at the end of the video. So enjoy the vlog, and I'll see you in a minute. Okay, so this is some interesting formulations here. This is style sheet, so you get the information there as well. Style sheet. Let's have a look. So you got the full formula here. As you can see, it's mostly water-based, and then you got the simrise, and so you can have a look at this. And it basically produces a colorful A4 steps, and this is style shield, basically waterproofing hair potion. Then you got some oil shields here, water-based hair serums. So you can see here as well. Yeah. Oil shield.
Okay.
Don't worry.
I haven't got
and you got some makeup here.
And I'll put you your card.
So this is bronzer, Moulin Rouge, and gloss, and primer rose. So serum 2-in-1 primer. So you got a nice formulation here too. And yeah, and then you got some samples. So this is A4 steps here.
And then that's.
These are this sculptor care and oil peeling serum. So yeah, this is the goodness of this formulate. And you can also have like Sepimat scent, also oil droplets, nails, and these ones as well. And then you got here more skincare. So you got like Mood Bloom. This looks interesting. So let's look at the formula. Then you got glow peeling elixirs, and you got pink cushion. So that looks interesting. Pink cushion. That's a nice texture. So let's have a look at the pink cushion nourishing body butter. So that's the formula for body butter. So looks good. And what is this? This is AHA, MHA peeling serum. That looks good. Peeling, quite viscous though. As you can see, it's very viscous. AHA, BHA peeling serum. I wonder if they got their peeling serums. There you go. Oh, this is oil peeling, no peel serum. Is this the one? Vital peeling serum. Let's have a look if they got a formulation of this one somewhere. Mood Bloom. This is Sea Renew. Sea Renew is honey-like texture, well-being serum. Looks easy. I'll try to do that. I'll take that with me. And got exfoliating gels, Eco Smile, pillowcases. So I'm gonna take it. I'll try to find the formulation on this one, and I'm gonna take the pink cushion as well. And yeah. So this is Suffolk Alcon. They've got some really interesting, beautiful formulations here. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed it. So this is Simrise. It says the future is circular, and you can see it talks about the circular approach that they have and their environmental and social certification partnerships, and they talk about circularity products, reduce waste, and regenerate nature and optimize land. So this is Simrise. Okay, so next. So this is Geodian Active Beauty. It's a product called Primal Hyal. I think this is how I've seen this product before. I think they're using groundbreaking hyaluronic acid, and I think it's a oil-based product. I think. So this is their powder oil. So they're talking about 92% less carbon dioxide, various reserves of hyaluronic acid, and less water. And they're also talking about environmental side of things. So this is Primal Hyal 50 from Geodian. Okay, so this is one of the few ones that I'm actually wrapping the vlog for in cosmetics. So I'm here in the Tri-K industry. If you remember from my hyaluronic acid video, I mentioned their seven-dimensional molecular weight hyaluronic acid. So I'm just going to get it on the display here. So I'm going to show you in detail a little bit more about the 7-dimensional hyaluronic acid. Let's have a look. Okay, so they got the Hyaluronic Supercharged Moisturizer. So this is the 7-dimensional hyaluronic acid. As you can see from the inky is sodium hyaluronate. And so one of the features is provides immediate long-term skin moisturization and increases hair height as well. So we got a couple of samples products here. So let's have a look. So this is a natural repairing serum they got. So let's have a look. So this is a spray. So it's a bit of a very nice. There's no smell, but it's quite nice texture. It's really nice, and I really like this one. This is a natural hydrating serum. I really love this color. And let's have I like that they use bamboo as well. So let's test it. Really nice. So this is their 7-dimensional hyaluronic acid, Tri-K, and I really like that it's not running away from me. Really, really beautiful. I really like that texture. Really nice. So this is their repairing serum. And yeah, so I really like it. And then as I mentioned, they got their studies done. And Tri-K is really, really good. It's based in America. It's a North American company, and I think you can find their distributor on their website. But if you enter, they have a lot more active ingredients. But if you're interested in them, check out their website too. Okay, so my own thoughts basically, there's a lot of emphasis, obviously, if you've seen, on environmental side of things. There's a lot of push for a lot more innovation in natural ingredients. So the industry is definitely leaving the synthetics part and moving towards more innovative plant origin materials. It could be upcycling, which is a huge, basically. And if you don't know what upcycling is, basically upcycling is using discarded materials, especially the food waste, and then making ingredients that can be used again, or some kind of, so it's different from recycling. So you're actually reducing the food waste, and it's much better for the environment. So that was a big part, as you've seen from likes of Cafe Bueno or from the laboratories BioStrange, those ones. And also there are a lot of interesting things happening with the scientific side of things, the dermacosmetics. So there's a lot of emphasis about the peptides, a lot of emphasis about stem cells, a lot of skin scientific based things, scientific based ingredients are coming. Blue Marsh Biotechnology Company, which kind of blew my mind. They were really amazing with what they do with hyaluronic acid and all other interesting materials. I was just really amazed what they do. They're quite basically looks like they're quite advanced and team like industry leaders. So I'm actually planning to order a couple of their ingredients. I have their distributor in the UK, and I will contact them and see if I can get a couple of samples or something, or like some materials. I quite like their micro level hyaluronic acid, which is really interesting. So there's my thoughts. There are a couple of interesting things that I learned from Sensient Beauty. So when I was talking to this lady who was showing me the lipsticks colors, if you see from the vlog, she told me something very interesting, and I was very taken aback with it. So she said to me, we develop all these advanced sort of like natural replacement of the pigments or whatever, the synthetics, and we spend a lot of research and development. It costs us a lot of money. And she tells me, guess what? Their clients still go by the synthetic materials. They're still on the paraffin, petrol based, or all these kind of like synthetic materials, and they're not buying them as much as they hope, but they push them to make all these innovative materials. So that shows to me that the cosmetic industry still, or the customers or the people who are using cosmetics, are not still hang on with the natural side of things. Yes, there's a lot of push for it, but when it comes to the material like products, people are still want like, oh, is this better, feels better for my skin? I don't care if it's synthetic or natural or not natural. It is, there's a lot of like people who doesn't think afterwards of using a cosmetic material. So that was really interesting when she said to me, she's like, it costs us a lot of money, but they're not buying it. But yes, but they come around and asking us, like, it's kind of like checkbox, it's like, is it natural? Is it this? And it's this. And then she says, we go and develop it, costs so much money, but they end up buying sort of like the synthetics. And I bet you the reason for it is probably the cost, because the cost of developing all these ingredients is also cost for the manufacturer. But when it probably comes to price comparison, the synthetic material probably is quite cheaper, and then goes, okay, we go with that. It's all about the probably cost. That's what I think. She didn't specifically say that, but that's what it is. And another thing I've noticed is that there are a lot of emphasis on using polymers that are bio-based. So that's really good to use. So you got really amazing polymer makers, which is used for basically for gelling agents, oil textures, things like that. So those are again plant-based polymers. They're quite innovative. I probably you've seen it on the makeup bar where I was showing you some foundations, and they're all made from plant-based polymers. So they were really interesting. And yeah, so that was generally my own observations. It's really amazing if you want to know, but basically the end consumers and the people are quite way behind when compared to this, what's happening here. So the ingredients manufacturer push all these advanced, but it doesn't trickle down to end use and consumers, just because manufacturers doesn't want to use them. There are really good advanced like silicone alternatives there. So you probably seen it from my Olicon material. EFP Biotech was there. I spoke to them. They're really pushing for it. But again, there are lots of brands maybe using these, but there's not enough. And then I also noticed that I was reading an article today on some beauty magazine, and basically the #1 bestseller on Amazon is Cosrx snail mucin. What does it tell me? People doesn't, they want to push for, yeah, it's natural, be environmental friendly, and they go buy something from animals, killing snails, Why is this for? Yes, snail mucin is amazing, everyone's saying, yeah, it's great hydration, but you're killing animals to obtain that mucin. So, and then when you throw, and so people tell me, think about it, is that they don't really think about the general, they don't really think about the, they don't get the general picture of like there's so much food waste or so much plastic pollution, and they don't see this. But it's really hopeful to see at least the industry pushing. Cosmetic ingredients are pushing for this, and they're all sort of going in that direction, like upcycling, natural alternatives, all these kind of things is really giving me a hope. So it all comes down to educating the customer. So that was really interesting. And again, as usual, I'll probably, I won't be using synthetic as much as possible unless if I'm really sort of like after something specific. But yes, this will be all about my also sort of like the pillar of my brand, which is I'm kind of pushing for upcycled materials using innovative ingredients. So that's what the Zero Organics is also transferring into. So anyway, so that's what my own thoughts and perceptions from the show. It was really amazing. If you got the chance to go, definitely go. Next year is going to be in Amsterdam. So I hope I can, go there again. But in the meantime, I have lots of things to do. My brand's still like work in progress, Everything is all over the place, and I work full time 9 to 5. So, and I've still got the DIY channel to go with the YouTube. So hopefully I'm going to do a couple of formulation videos next. And that's it. So if you have any questions about the formulas or anything like that, I mean, I haven't investigated them properly, but I'm hoping to do simpler versions for you in the next coming months. So yeah, and hope you enjoyed this vlog series, and I will see you next time. Until then, take care. Goodbye.